about ready to get this one started. Amy Fairbairn ready to kick it off. And off we go here on a Thursday night. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. We're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line.
And I think this is something we're going to see a lot here tonight. The ability to use this run game to really set the tone coming out here for this offense.
From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10.
Go to 50. Hey, you block over here.
Play clock has expired. They're not going to get this one off on top. Rodgers. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to beat him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They put Wilson in motion. Now it's Oz to the left. Here comes Hall. And he finds some daylight. Up past the 35-yard line. A pickup of 7. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
Hey, 88, 88. Inside.
From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. That one on target to Williams. He's got it. They get it even 20 on that one. And the Jets have a 1st down. Here comes Hall. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Well, Mike, you know the old saying, the more tight ends on the field, the better. And in this case, it worked out perfectly. A lot of big bodies on the field, hat for a hat. Nice job there by the back, picking up a good gain.
On 1st down, they go right back to Hall. Well, they weren't going to get him the 2nd time with the same back. Defense all over that one. They stop him for no gain.
Defensive coaches preach every day, Mike, swarm to the ball. Get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible. And this is a great reason why. The ball carrier is able to make the first guy miss, but it was the pursuit from the rest of the defense that's able to get him down and keep him to no gain.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. The Texans going to go ahead and use their 1st time out here. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Another run here with Hall. Oh, a big play there on 2nd down, but we do have a flag on the field. And that's in an area where usually this play gets erased. From the gun, Rodgers. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. Conklin goes in motion. Third and long for Rodgers. He'll let this one go long for Williams.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Stroud begins with a pass. To the left side, and caught by Schultz. And that's going to help. He's out of bounds up near the 30-yard line. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive. First carry for Joe Mixon. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. So a pair of first downs moves him out to the 47-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. To the left side, into the hands of Collins. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. It is a big-time play for Houston. 31 yards.
On the quick, right?
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. He's got his big tight end, Schultz. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
Nico Collins was the intended receiver there. And third down coming up. From the gun, here's Stroud. And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a 4th down.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
On 4th down, Stroud. And that is not going to work. Incomplete, and they turn it over on downs.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike Rose. defensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
That's to the running back, Breece Hall. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Yes, you have to operate out of the backfield like a traditional running back. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection, and maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
Breece Hall still on the move. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 82 yards. Touchdown, Jets. Greg Zuerlein now for the point after. The kick is good. And the Jets will take a 7-0 lead. So after the touchdown at the other end, Zuerlein is out to kick this one off. From deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this one out. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. First and 10. They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. And he's fighting and trying to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard. On play action, Stroud. That's to the big-ticket acquisition, Stephon Diggs. One quarter in the books here on a Thursday night. 7-0 is our score. More from MetLife Stadium after this.
Here we go.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Hey, uno.
Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their second. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Here we go, let's go. 19 Texans. Hey, south. Good.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack. So 4th down, and it's the former Chief, Tommy Townsend, to punt for Houston. Xavier Gibson to return for the Jets. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Easy.
The master of play action, Rodgers. A dive and a catch. Incredible. They get 11 and quickly pick up the first down. A give. Here's Hall. Finding space inside the 40. And he's going to take this all the way home. Breece Hall. Touchdown, Jets. Second touchdown for him in the game. Number 14 on the year. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
So after the touchdown at the other end, Zerline is out to kick this one off. This will be returned from the 6. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Stroud. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
Here we go.
Now, Stroud. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Tony Adams. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Those simple routes over the middle, Mike. Well, to the quarterback, they're not always so simple. I'll tell you why. There's a lot of bodies in the middle of the field. There's a lot of traffic. Those windows are hard to navigate the ball through safely. So what happens? Well, you saw it there. It's a prime area for throws to be intercepted.
And he is going to be stuffed well behind the line of scrimmage. That play going absolutely nowhere.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Throwing, Rodgers. A pass caught right side by Conklin. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. And that is incomplete.
And barring an aggressive decision here on fourth down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single first down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on.
They will get away from that one, and they're going to have tremendous field position. This ball hits and goes out of bounds. On first down, they'll start with Mixon. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. They'll come up on a second down and 8. Back to throw. Stroud. That's caught. It's Joe Mixon. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line.
We see this week in and week out, Mike. These running backs in today's game, they really have the skill set of a wide receiver. So if you're going to guard them one-on-one, and you know the offense is going to use him in the passing game, you better have that guy. You better have that matchup guy that you're confident to put on him and say, okay, you're going to go out there in space and defend a receiver like this. And after plays like that, I'm not sure how much more man coverage they can afford to play.
Throwing on second down, Stroud. That'll be taken in by Mixon. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
You can't teach speed. And a guy like this is just a nightmare for these linebackers. He's got a running start at them. You have no idea which way he's going to go. And he ends up just running right by you.
Open space to the 35. The speed on display. He's in. Joe Mixon. Touchdown, Texans. That touchdown, number 11 on the year. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And, Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him, and that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
Next to score, 14, Texans 7.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. Set to return is Xavier Gibson. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Looking to throw. It's Rodgers. Along the sideline, Williams pulls it in. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute mode, and that's what they got here. Now they got to see if they can go down and steal some points.
Williams in motion. Shotgun snap and a give to Hall. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the first down. Nice gain of 5.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little...
Well, we try to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. Picked off by Derek Stingley.
You know, Mike, anytime a team can go nickel or dime and come off the field with an interception, I just am constantly reminded of the importance of defensive back depth when you're building an NFL roster. I mean, think back. This is not the old NFL base 3-4, base 4-3. Offenses are going to roll out 2, 3, 4 high-level wide receivers at you in this pass-first modern era. If you can't roll out 5 DBs and all of them hold their own and be trusted to hold up, you are going to struggle defending these pass-first modern offenses. You can see here, Mike, the impact that sending your receivers deep does to the defense. You add so many layers, and the defense has to get so much depth in their pass coverage. It leaves a lot of room underneath, and that's exactly what the quarterback takes advantage. Tucks the ball down, turns into a runner, picks up the first down.
That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Would have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a third down. Crowd to throw. That's over the middle and caught by Collins. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
With the score, Jets 14, Texans 7.
Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half. Coming up, both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Stroud going to set up to throw. They try to work the screen with Mixon. Finding space at the 40. And he is going to be out of bounds. A big one there to start the second half. 33 yards. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Now Stroud. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient. But at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
And he will get into the end zone. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Houston. A terrific play all the way around. Finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
Fairbairn to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Texans will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square. 14 apiece the score as this one's away. Gibson now on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The drive begins with a run, and it's Hall. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. He'll go again with Hall. And he'll weave his way down close to that 1st down. Going to come up just a little shy. It's going to be 3rd down and short. He'll try to run for it with Hall. Hall, a 1st down and more. And he's got another one. Reese Hall, touchdown, New York. His big game continues. 3 touchdowns in this one, and now 15 for the year. Taking care of business on the ground. They run it into the end zone to put 6 on the board.
Mike, some of the hardest elements to coach for a running back is vision and patience. And in this case, you saw both of them on display, and he's able to take the long run all the way to the house for 6.
So after the touchdown at the other end, Zerline is out to kick this one off. Here comes a return from the end zone. Wow, they are hitting now. It's been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on that return. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Give running right. It is Mixon. And a nice run there on first down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2. Again, they'll give it to Mixon. And he's going to have that first down. Tackle made up around the 35.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass. You can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
They'll give this to Mixon, running right. He'll work forward for a couple. C.J. Mosley, the veteran linebacker, there to shut it down. On 2nd down throw for Stroud. Open man, that's Collins. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down. Now Mixon. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
First down pickup by Mixon, and he's one of the Texans' many additions this offseason. It's pretty incredible to think, Mike, in only his 2nd year as the head coach, the roster that DeMeco Ryans continues to assemble. Not only is Mixon still a productive back in his own right, but he should take a lot of pressure off C.J. Stroud.
And it's a big run down to the 10-yard line.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
And here's the first carry for the power back, Dameon Pierce. And a short pickup down inside the 10. On 2nd down, Stroud. And he gets that one complete to Collins. And he's into the end zone. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Texans. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. Now Fairbairn for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Texans will even the score. It's now 21-all. So back to level after the touchdown. In time for the kickoff. Gibson now on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Here's 1st and 10. On the give, it's Hall. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll run. This is Hall. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
It's not just the blockers creating yards for him out there. He created most of that yardage on his own, shrugging off the initial tackle attempt and continuing to rumble downfield.
They'll give up the middle with Hall. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So we are through 3. We'll have more Thursday Night Football after this. Second down and 8. They'll run. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
That's a heck of a run right here, Mike. Tie game, fourth quarter. Everything's on the line. Can you win in the trenches? Can the threat of that run continue to balance off the pass? And that's a big gain there as they try to go take this lead.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. He'll find Hall out of the backfield. And they'll take this down inside the 35. They'll stick to the ground. The hold closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Second and 7. They'll run here. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4. And it leads to third down. From the gun, Rodgers. And he will score again. Reese Hall, touchdown, New York. What a night he's having. That's 4 touchdowns in this game alone. Now Zerline on to add the extra point. The kick is good. And the Jets go up by 7, 28-21. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. They'll keep it on the ground. And he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's second and 5. They'll go right back to Mixon. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
They'll run for the first time with their fullback. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Here's Stroud. They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Big play coming up. This is third down. From the gun, here's Stroud. He's got his tight end. It's Schultz. 13 yards on that pass play. First down for Houston. To throw is Stroud. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Throwing is Stroud. Quick throw, taken in. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. He'll get this one to his safety valve, complete. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. 2nd and 6 coming up. They'll drop to throw. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on 4th down. Let's see what play call they have.
That one taken in, middle of the end zone. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Houston. He has come alive after the break. His 3rd touchdown of the second half. So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow. The extra point is good. A big one as we are tied late in this football game. Tie game. Still time to break that tie, though, as you see. Maybe run a 2-minute offense. And the kick's in the air. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. Here's 1st down. Now Rodgers. He'll look underneath for Hall. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. He'll get this complete to Gibson. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. Hall. Inside the 30. And he's going to go all the way. How about some late magic? They've taken the lead here in the final minute of play. Extra point try now for Zerline. He's got it. And the Jets will go up by 7. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
Nike Texans. South.
Now, Stroud. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
Now a deep ball here for Collins. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Sauce Gardner. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So this one in the win column for the Jets. They bounced back from the loss last week, really put in a determined effort, and will come away with the victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Jets as we say goodbye from MetLife Stadium.